everyone, welcome back to another video on this channel, not another one, and today I'm going to be talking about the absolute crazy things that are happening about Ninjago on the internet for the past 2 weeks. And what I mean by that is that over the past couple weeks, there have been a metric ton of Ninjago leaks for the Season 16 sets and the story. And as it is with all leaks, it is very unclear if these are true or not, so take everything I say here with a grain of salt. Anyways, let's get on to the set leaks for this wave that have some very interesting implications. So the first set that I'm going to talk about, and the set that has been shown the clearest, is right here. And it seems to be a bit of a mix between Jay's jet from Season 1 and Zane's hovercopter from Season 3. And this set looks alright. I mean, I probably won't buy it unless Zane is an exclusive minifigure, but what I really want to talk about with this set is the minifigures. Zane's minifigure seems to be crazy, along with all the other ninja that have been shown in these leaks. Just look at it. It seems to be a mix of one of Zane's normal suits mixed with his hero suit from Season 13, which from what the leaker said is a new dragon form that all the ninja have in this season. Zane's minifigure does seem a bit strange, but it's nothing compared to what's up next. And what is up next is King Vengeles, also known as the Skull Sorcerer from the season called Master of the Mountain, also known as Season 13. So, the Skull Sorcerer is back. What? This season is about to be crazy. But things get even crazier when I move on to the next set, the Crystal King. And if you didn't know, crystals are the apparent theme of this season, judging off of the intro, which you'll see a bit later. Oh my gosh, this set gives me so much questions and zero answers. A bit like the TV show Lost, if you ask me. But first off, let's zoom in on that minifigure. Is that Harumi? I thought she died in Season 9. I don't know how on earth they're gonna explain this, but it better be good. I mean, I really do like Harumi and I wish that she didn't die, but like, she fell from a 20-story building. How does someone survive that? But I guess we'll see how that happened in the next season. But anyway, let's look at the actual build of the set, the Crystal King himself, which suspiciously looks a lot like the Overlord, specifically in his Golden Master form from the end of Season 3. I'm not too shocked about this though, because as the Overlord says at the end of Season 2, where there is light, there will always be shadow. And to those of you saying, oh, Lloyd's light is bright enough, that's just not how light works. I mean, I kind of get people's frustration that Zane's sacrifice now means nothing, but it already kind of meant nothing when they just brought him back in the next season. And also, do you not want the Overlord or someone like that being the last villain of Ninjago? And speaking of last things, let's get into the story leaks of this season. Now, there are a whole bunch of story leaks for this season on an Instagram account called Promo Bricks, but I'm gonna be mainly going over the leaked intro because that's the only thing I know is true. And to give you a little context on what I'm gonna be talking about, because you'll definitely need it, I'll play the intro for you right here. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff to go over here. Let's start out with the fact that Jay appears to have a beard now. Now, while a lot of people think that the beard is fake because he is seen without a beard later in the intro, but to those guys I say, do you know that shaving exists? But I also think that this is something Jay would legitimately do after losing Nia. He would go on a nervous breakdown, travel all the way back to the lighthouse where him and Nia first confessed their love to each other, and he would get so depressed that he just stopped shaving. I think that sounds pretty rational for his character. But anyways, let's talk about the other ninja in this intro. So as you've seen, Cole and Zane seem to be rocking the same suit they've been rocking since Season 11, which means they're probably still ninja. Good to know. But what has really caused a lot of speculation on the Ninjago fan community's part is Kai and Lloyd's suits. Kai seems to be rocking a similar attire to what he was wearing when he was the Red Shogun after Zane's sacrifice at the end of Season 3. Which again is a nice callback, and I think is something he would genuinely do as he's done it before. But Lloyd's attire seems to be up to a bit more interpretation. Some people think that Lloyd has become a pizza delivery driver, but I personally think that's just his casual attire. or like a disguise or something. Oh, and the last thing I want to add about the intro is the insane whip that is playing in the background. It's so good, I can't wait to hear it in English. Anyway, let's move on to talking about just the teeniest bit about the leaks that were on Instagram. Take what I'm about to say from here until the end of this video with a teensy grain of salt. Because 1, Promo Bricks is supposed to only be leaking the details about the sets, not the show. And 2, people just need to be taking every leak or rumor with a grain of salt because most of them are unreliable. But anyways, this season is apparently supposed to be named Ninjago End Game, which says a lot about this being the last season or not. So if this does end up being the last season of Ninjago, I'm honestly not that sad about it because at least it went out with a bang, judging by everything that's in it. But I also don't want them to call it Endgame because that's just ripping off of Marvel. Anyways, I will honestly be not that sad that this is the last season as long as it's amazing. Because from what I've heard from the leaks, the season is either going to be amazing or complete garbage. There's no in between. Which I would hope that this season is the former of the two. To everyone who's really sad that this might be the last season of Ninjago, let me tell you this. It's better to die the hero than live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Because who wants this show to go on for like 30 seasons but only have 15 of them be actually good? Simpsons. But anyways, that would be the end of me talking about the latest leaks for Ninjago Season 15. Or Ninjago End Game, if you'd like to call it that. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video because I just had to get all these opinions about the recent leaks off my chest. I really hope they aren't terrible or anything. And guys, that is all I have to talk about today, so stay tuned for next week because I'll be talking about something Lego related. And with that, I would like to end this video by saying you can comment if you want to, you can like the video if you want to, and you can even subscribe. Again, but only if you want to. I hope you all have yourselves an absolutely wonderful day or night, everyone. See ya!